Hello, everyone. My name is Veronika and I am a soul reader and a light language activator from Czech Republic. I help people connect with their soul and see unique gifts they bring to this world. In this video, I'm going to talk about what is the soul and how can we connect with our own soul. What does it mean for us? What can it bring us? How can we live soul aligned life? And people can have different names for soul. Some call it God, universe, higher love, higher self, dimension within ourselves, library of Akashic records, and so many other names. Um, for me, soul is the energy of highest love and highest truth, which we have within ourselves. I can see past lives and family lines, and I can hear and see light codes from my client's soul. But the connecting, the essential energy of it all is always highest love and highest truth. How soul reading started for me was that I used to be a project manager in software company and a musician, and during the lockdown, where when all shows were canceled and we couldn't go to the office, I found myself asking, okay, God, what is the purpose of my life here? Obviously, music is not happening. I cannot see people I like from my work, and I found myself really struggling to find purpose in all of that. And this moment happened after many years where I was part of many healing modalities. I was trying to heal myself from depression and anxiety, and I already had a lot of experience with going deep into my body and my subconscious mind, clearing all those subconscious patterns from my childhood, and forgiving people from my childhood and improving relationships from within. So I wasn't new to the world of consciousness and awareness and healing and intuition, but I never thought I would become a person who would help other people connect with their soul. So when I think it was 2019 or 18, somewhere, sometime in the middle of lockdown, um, I was really desperately crying at the dog park, and we weren't allowed to go more far than 500 meters away from our place of residence. So took my dog and I was crying in a dog park, asking God, okay, God, what is the purpose of my life here? Why things feel so pointless, and um, why nothing I do seems to work anymore. I felt like running in circles, and the world I knew and the strategies I knew and modalities I knew, they just stopped working and making sense to me. And that was the moment when I really opened up my heart to something higher, something more loving. I lowered my barriers so much that I started receiving answers. And this answer was very simple. And it, no matter how simple it was also very confusing because I felt the answer with my own heart saying, Veronica, you should help people connect with their soul. And I didn't know what was wanted from me. I didn't know any technique. I didn't know any modality. I didn't know how to bring this feeling of connection with your soul to anybody. But I was decided that I will find out, and I connected with my with my friends back then, from various healing modalities. I asked them to just sit patiently and let me try something. And I would be sitting in front of them, and I would be like, okay, God, I have my friend here, and now what? um, at first, nothing happened. I didn't see or hear anything. I didn't get any visions. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was still open to what can I bring to this person in front of me. If I was about to connect this person with their soul, what should I do? And suddenly, after a few sessions, I started receiving just a word or two words or one image, one feeling about this person. And once I allowed myself to name this feeling in the most truthful and loving way, in the most vulnerable way, I could feel those images and information expanding to other to other stories, to past lives, to family lines, and so on. And it was such interesting. I would say it was interesting feeling or interesting experience, because I never thought that energy of soul would be so loving, so truthful, so kind, so compassionate. There was so much love in this process. And this is how I slowly became a soul reader. I gave many soul reading sessions for free, and then after some time, after many months of practicing with various people, um, I suddenly started feeling like, this might be one day my full-time job. And from that moment until it became my full-time job for real, I guess it took another year or maybe more. Um, so much shifted in my life, like my points of view on money, on relationships, on business, on a life. Everything changed, everything shifted, because I connected with this energy of of highest truth and highest love so frequently, almost every day. So many things shifted in my life. So I started calling it soul reading. And after that, I found out that there are people in the world who are doing something called Akashic Records reading, which was similar to what I was doing, but I wasn't focused on any specific library of answers. I was focused on the person as a whole, and the answers kept coming to me in more like in quantum way. I didn't ask specifically, is this problem related to past life, or is this problem related to somebody in the person's family. I would just ask the question, and I would be tuning into the energy of highest love and highest truth, and the answer could come from any related field. So that was the beginning of um, soul reading journey, at least how it started for me. And after that, I created online courses which were focused on soul connection, and I wanted to bring this feeling to as many people as I could. I found out that there are some special steps, or specific steps you can take to connect with your own soul. First is the first one is really getting to the place of peace, kindness, and love. And how you do it? How you do it is that you sit in meditation, ideally in environment which is quiet, where you are not disturbed by anyone or anything, even on your toilet. That's completely fine. And you can place your hands on your heart chakra, and you can ask to be connected with the energy of highest truth and highest love. And at first, you don't have to experience anything special, but any little shift within your heart counts. You can ask for this connection. You can ask your team of light. You can ask guardian angels, beings of light, creator of all that is. You ask for connection with the highest love and highest truth. And you can imagine the ball of light all around you. And you just wait and you relax into this light. And you just feel and receive what this light brings to you. And this shift can be very small. It can be tiny, tiny little shift within your heart. But over time, if you do it regularly, you can start receiving answers throughout your day. It doesn't have to be right away, right? Like, for example, when you are starting with this process and you are emotionally invested into some topic which is really important to you, it can be hard to hear answers from your soul because the emotions can get in a way, the fear can get in a way, and our head can get in a way because our head is the first one to say, what the hell are you doing here? Like, why are you doing this? Like, this will never work, and you cannot hear answers from your own soul. Come on, who are you to think this about yourself? So what you are doing the moment when your head or your fear steps in and tries to sabotage the process, you insist on connection with highest love and highest truth, and you just stay in this moment of connection, and you are focused on receiving the energy of highest love and highest truth. So this is how you can connect with your soul. This is how soul reading started for me, how soul connection started for me. And this can change so much in your life. You can start seeing yourself differently from the point of more love, more joy, more ease. You can start making kinder choices in your life, choices which are more honoring to you, and your intuitive gifts can grow on a completely new level. Thank you for listening, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.